One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at scedukationslottery.com/betteryou.
Hayden, good morning. You're on the air. Thanks for holding.
What's going on, man? Listen, I got this really crazy situation going on with my girlfriend. We've been together for ages, never had a problem at all. I'm only 24, both are only 25. We're talking about, marriage and stuff, possibilities. So we've never had an issue. Nobody stepped out on each other. We never cheated, nothing. But I recently found that she's been following on social media an ex-boyfriend from high school, really serious boyfriend from high school. And I don't know what to do with that.
Do you feel like she shouldn't follow her exes on social media? Do you feel threatened? Was there any DMs that were sent?
I don't know about the DMs. I know they talk here and there. I know that. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of threatened by it. I feel like because they'd shared. They were together. Mm-hmm. They were in love, sure, high school, whatever, but still it's that they shared that. And I'm kind of, I guess I'm fearing the worst, honestly.
Hayden, you started off by telling us how amazing your relationship is with your girlfriend. Have you talked to her about it? I would think the first thing you would do is be like, so what's up with that? I mean, it doesn't have to be what's going on? Why are you following him? So you follow your ex. What's up with that? Have you talked to her?
Not really, no, because it's one of those things where I don't want to sound like the a-hole, but at the same time, that's why I'm asking you, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do, but.
Here's what you do. You say, I saw you followed your ex-boyfriend. I'm taking your phone privileges away.
That'll go over well.
Controlling always goes over well.
You should hang out with them. You should be like, I saw you follow your ex. We should hang out with him and whoever he's dating or whatever. And then she'd be like, he's not dating anyone, or he is. And then you go on a double date and then you see for yourself how their interaction is. Is there something? Are they giving each other eyes, or is it nothing? You'll feel it.
Or, when you pitch that, she might go, oh my God, I haven't talked to that guy in forever. Why I'm following him? I didn't mean it. It's all about communication. But also, do you guys know how many times there's stories of people that get married, blah, 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 the marriage falls apart, and they go back to their high school boyfriend they connected on Facebook?
It happened to my aunt.
It happened to Blake's aunt.
That's crazy.
Blake's aunt and your aunt are the same.
They are.
It happens a lot. You know what I mean?
Do you follow any of your exes on social media?
No, I don't.
Okay, I was going to say, if there's a double standard here, we need to reevaluate
you're
the
fired.
conversation.
Why don't we call her? It's you. She sends flowers to.
Okay.
He's I'm down. All right. We might need to follow up with this.
But, you guys know, because you've had exes that you never want to talk to anymore because they're toxic and it's toxic for you. And then there's people that maybe you dated and you were more like friends anyway.
Right.
So that's a fine thing. Mm-hmm. But if you don't know where she is with this person, I think it's okay to ask.
Yeah. I really, really think you need to just talk to her about it. But don't approach it like you're mad. Just approach it like, oh, that's weird. I saw you fall, Yeah. It doesn't have to be contentious.
Well, they always say the best thing is just to be curious about it. You don't have to judge it right away. Just go, so what's up with that? Why are you...
Not so what's up with that? What's up with that?
Let me ask you something.
Do you happen to have a plexiglass cage or something?
Oh my goodness.
That you could put her in if she is dating? No?
We're talking to Hayden, not Joe Goldberg.
Don't we have a listener that makes cages now for people?
We can get that done. Oh, Hayden.
Yeah, just ask her. You'll be good.
You guys aren't helping my nerves, but it's been very funny. Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
I think if you really want, I think that's a private conversation, but I think if you wanted to call her, we would help you approach that in a kind way. But I also think that she might not like it. And I think you should talk to her in private.
Just talk to her.
Yeah, you don't
she'll just be like, I'm sorry. I didn't know how that happened. Or whatever. Oh, that was a long time ago.
Already overthinking it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Thanks for calling in, brother.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.
Peace. Ciao, Jane Rich. want to step on Rich's toes. Rich, you know how you're the life hack guy?
Yeah, I got some of those.
I found a cool article on a customer service life hack. Because I think, like for me, let's say, for example, I had to go to the doctor the other day. I went to I have my doctor, and then you know how they send you to do other tests?
Special.
Every year I do a test on my heart because my dad died of a heart attack, and I got to call the doctor's office, and it's terrible. You call, you never get a person. Then, are you calling about whatever? Press 1. You know that whole thing, right? Yeah. It's a nightmare, right? So get this. Somebody went on Reddit and said, are there any hacks that customers aren't supposed to know about?
Oh, that's good.
Right? Does any of them really work? So this one person said, if you get a voicemail like what I said and you just start dropping the F-bomb, the bots are going to give you a real person.
Oh, that's a fun way to get a human.
We should try that and tape it.
Okay.
and bleep out Peyton doing it.
I've always heard.
Why does it have to be me?
Because you're the one that has to go get your gum, the stuff taken out of your gums. What do you have? What do you have in your gums?
I have stitches in my mouth right now. I'm ready to take them out myself right now.
So I think that you probably even cussing would probably become very natural to you by calling them. I need to get these beep stitches out of my mouth. They say, let's say you have a therapist, which I do. And if you offer to pay your therapist in cash, they say that it could cut you a better deal than doing it the other way.
Oh.
If you're mailing something to an address that's not far away, always choose the cheapest shipping option. Paying more won't get it there faster. I don't know. I don't really mail anything, so I don't know if that hits home for any of you guys. Don't use big websites to buy flowers. It's cheaper if you call a local florist and tell them what you want. Show them a picture from the site if you need to. That will save you money. If you want a bigger scholarship, a high school teacher said several students got between $10,000 to $20,000 more this year by writing to the school before committing and claiming another school is offering more money.
Oh, make yourself seem more desirable.
A little leverage, huh?
Also, they say get a car loan before you buy the car. You almost will always get a better rate if you go directly through a financing company. That seems like a lot of work.
Well, yeah,
I don't
but
know how
now,
to do that.
Now interest rates are so high, that's probably a good idea.
See, I don't understand any of that. Not enough people buy refurbished products like computers. They're essentially like brand new and they come with a warranty. I didn't know that. Where do you get a refurbished computer?
Apple sells a lot of refurbished stuff.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Like when you walk in the Apple store?
Yeah, like if you say, hey, I just want a refurbished Mac or whatever, they'll give you one and they'll like pick out the stuff that's kind of messed up with it and sell it at a cheaper rate.
Or Best Buy, too. They have those.
My son Dutch, he's a senior now. And he wants a computer. He doesn't have a computer. He's been using his brother or his mom's or mine. Or he actually has not used mine. But he wants a new laptop. And I was like, just use mine. I'll give you mine. I don't ever use mine unless I go do the show from another city or something, right? So he's like, okay. So last night I'm in bed and just getting ready for bed. He comes upstairs and goes, what's the password to get on your computer? So I tell him. And he walks downstairs and my wife says, oh my God, is there anything on that computer that he shouldn't see? And I was like, I don't think so. Good night. And I put my sleeping gear on. Then I'm like, Mother of God. What is on there? It's going to traumatize him. Oh, my God. Then I thought, he's shown me some stuff on his phone that's pretty traumatizing for a dad.
But seeing it on your dad's computer made me worse.
Yeah,
bigger screen.
Oh, my God. All right, this is one more life hack that's definitely the darkest on the list. And this is good to know. You can rent a nice casket for a funeral and then bury the person in a cheaper one.
Huh.
Right? So you have them in some nice, fluffy, comfortable thing.
Yeah.
Boom, cedar box.
Yeah, but they're not
gross?
going to know.
Yeah,
They're not
exactly.
gonna
Kind of
know.
weird.
Right, like if you like put a body in a casket and then take it out, like is that sanitary anymore?
Think of the savings, though. The savings.
I mean,
don't know.
I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Let's ask our
'Cause
funeral.
It's like,
I would care.
Grant available?
I guess you could put me in a used box. I'd be all right with that.
I don't want to be in somebody
It's
else's
like at that point, you're not
used
worried about
box.
germs anymore. You're dead.
I'm coming back to haunt
Right?
people, so I'm worried about the germs. If you're putting me in a casket that somebody else was dead in, we got
But
problems.
you're dead.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I'm coming
Right?
back to haunt you.
Wait, I didn't hear the conversation, but I'm assuming you're talking about rental caskets?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, rental caskets have been a thing for a while.
Because that was a life hack. They said you rent a good casket, and then when the funeral's over, put the body in another casket. It's cheaper.
Yeah, they
Fine
have
box.
they have basically these things, they're called inserts, and they're just cardboard boxes that look like the inside of caskets that just slide into the foot of the casket.
Oh, so that way it's not
okay,
a
that's
used
fine.
casket.
So then,
Hey.
but the thing that sucks is that,
You're in.
you know
That's like a
how
great deal.
you know how though you get a rental car sometimes and you're like, man, this is really kind of junky.
Yeah.
You're like, it's kind of like the little details are kind of falling apart. every funeral home has like one rental casket that's like a wood casket. And so like basically like all the like edges get all like crappy on the inside. Not like dirty, but like things just break down. Right. So you just kind of have like this, I don't know. It's weird.
But do you think people go to a funeral and go, this is a used casket?
You know what's funny is people were like, when you do use it, occasionally they'll be like, so what's the deal with this casket?
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're like, well, it's gently used.
He's not complaining.
Yeah, dude, he's fine with it. But no, basically, the reason they started doing that so prevalent, this is information, right? We do information on this radio show. Yeah. Basically, cremation became such a big thing that people were like, well, I'm not going to spend $3,000 on a casket just to light it on fire, basically. So, yeah, they came up with this space-age technology to just pull a piece of cardboard out of a casket. It's pretty cool, guys.
Well, thank you, Greg.
Yeah, no problem.
And those are some little life hacks for you with dealing with customer service stuff. Thank you. It's John, Jane, Rich. Kurt, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm ready to go.
All right, we're going to play Remember the Time for some Justin Timberlake tickets. Rich is the host.
It's all kinds of stuff we got for you, Kurt. It's movies, it's music, it's TV shows, topical events. All you got to do is listen to the clues and see if you can figure out what year it all happened. Today's level, difficult. So pay attention, players. Let's remember the time.
Mom, what are we doing here? Your father's laundering money for a Mexican drug cartel.
This is just another betrayal, isn't it? How long have you been planning this?
You have walled me out.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body.
P.T. Barnum, at your service. I'm putting together a show. And I need a star. Every one of us is special.
Wicked and weakness. You gotta see this. Yeah.
I've come for my father.
He's a thief.
Come into the light.
I told you it was going to be hard, but some big clues in there, Kurt. What did you hear? What did you recognize? What year do you think this all happened?
Oh, okay. It was some Kendrick Lamar in there, I heard. And, there was another song that I heard, and it was all taking me back to 2018 with Ed Sheeran and such. So that's what I'm going with, 2018.
Okay.
Solid guess right there.
Kurt says 2018. John Jay, your move.
Did you make this montage, Rich?
I did.
Because first time I think I've heard you do something that I haven't seen you do before.
Beat mix it?
Something is in there twice?
Twice,
Oh,
yeah. You had the Greatest Showman in there twice.
Well, I just like the
What
intro.
the hell's up with that?
Well, I just like the intro.
Oh, okay, that was good.
And then I thought it would come back.
So this Greatest Showman, I made the mistake of not writing these down, but I was guessing, like I remember during COVID playing the hell out of that Ed Sheeran song. So I knew it had to come out before then because it was COVID. We were trying to play music that was very comfortable to everybody because everyone was home. So I also am going to say 2018. Now I'll go 2017. Ozark, too. That was in there,
That's
too.
why this game is so rigged.
Okay, so I wanted 2017 because of The Greatest Showman, but Ozark was in there, and then Shape of You. I think we played Ed Sheeran Shape of You for like 7 years. So that song brings me back to just like a decade, I guess. But The Greatest Showman was huge in my home. In fact, my son, who was born in 2017, like we watched that show over and over again, and as a almost 1-year-old, he would sit in front of the TV and watch that entire movie, which if you have an almost 1-year-old, they don't do that unless you're watching Cocomelon. So it was such a big movie for him. I literally themed his first birthday around The Greatest Showman because of that. His first birthday was in 2018, so I'm pretty sure it came out in 2017, but on the off chance that maybe I was off a little bit and it came out like a year later on streaming, and so that's how we were watching it at home, maybe it was 2016.
And Easton is named after the Hugh Grant character on that show.
P.T. Barnum.
P.T. Barnum Easton, yes.
Oh, what's his name? P.T. Barnum? Like he's supposed to be P.T. Barnum?
Yes.
I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe Clippy's like, I'm P.T. Barnum.
I know, but I thought he was saying that as if people say that nowadays. I forgot.
All right, Peyton, your move in this incredibly rigged game.
It actually is seriously rigged and it's unfair. I don't know why I feel like I heard Jamie Lee Curtis. Shape of You. I thought that was Born a Star, not The Greatest Showman. And then Kendrick Lamar, Humble, which definitely brings me back to like college. So I had 2018 at first too, but I can't do 2016. I can't do 2017. I can't do 2018. So I guess I'll do 2019.
Born a Star, great movie.
I'm wrong.
Born a Star, great movie.
Yeah, I've never seen either.
Stars Born, I believe.
Oh, I was like Born a Star. I don't know what that is.
I was wondering what you were talking about too.
You knew where I was.
I did not.
I thought you were going to talk about a different movie. We didn't know.
It's not rigged. They're just
Showman
clues.
Greatest.
It is
That's a
rigged
fun
because
movie.
if I
Showman
have to go
Greatest.
last every single time and there's 3 other options for people to get a year, that game is rigged. You got to switch it up. You got to pull it out of a hat or something.
All right, you guys, Kurt's on the edge of his seat.
All right,
Did
Kurt.
you win or not?
Okay, the clues. You heard Greatest Showman. It was season 1 of Ozark. The one that you recognize, Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. We did play quite a bit. Kendrick Lamar, Humble, and that was the live action Beauty and the Beast. Is what that last one was there.
Beast of Beauty for Peyton.
John. We do have a winner amongst you, and it is John Jay with 2017.
Yes, that's what I
2000. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than that for you guys.
Yeah.
Close, Kurt.
Kurt, you got the tickets, though. You get the tickets to Justin Timberlake.
Hey, Kurt.
Thanks, guys.
You got it, dog. Hold on.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.